Was this a stupid party trick just to get views? Absolutely. Do I recommend trying this? Absolutely not. Am I going to teach you how to do the single greatest abdominal exercise ever? Most definitely. Hey, it's Tanner Shuck from TrueStrength.co, and today I'm going to show you how to build world-class abdominal strength using the most simple and effective ab exercise ever, the ab wheel. Quick disclaimer, this is not a video on how to get a six-pack or have visible abs. You can do literally zero direct abdominal training and have a six-pack. It's 100% diet. So quit wasting your time doing endless numbers of sit-ups, side bends, or crunches thinking it's going to help you get a six-pack. It's not. Just quit eating like a moron. But what this video will teach you is how to get your abs stronger than ever. I've said it before, the standing ab wheel is the gold standard of abdominal strength. In other words, if you can do a perfect standing ab wheel, you'll easily be able to learn and master basically any other direct abdominal exercise. Don't believe me? I'll prove it to you. You want to do V-ups? Do ab wheels. You want to do strict toes to bar or candlestick toes to bar? Do ab wheels. You want to do hanging L-sits? Do ab wheels. You want to do L-sits from the floor? Do ab wheels. You want to do dragon flags? You guessed it, do ab wheels. The truth is, I rarely do any of these fancy or advanced abdominal exercise. Why? Because I don't need to. But Tanner, if ab wheels are so great, why don't I see more people doing them? Well, ab wheels are super hard and they require a tremendous amount of requisite strength. Yeah, but if they're the best abdominal exercise, why aren't more trainers talking about it? Truthfully, I don't think even the most advanced trainers know how to do them or coach them properly. So instead, they give their clients a bunch of silly exercises like cable crunches or side bends. Oh, well that's not really helping their clients get stronger or better. I know, it's terrible. That's why I'm making this video. Here's the truth. You don't need to read a bunch of scientific studies or strap a bunch of electrode pads to your muscles to figure out which exercises are best or stimulate the most muscle activation. 9 times out of 10, you can literally figure it out yourself with trial and error. Don't forget, we have this crazy thing. It's called common sense. Use it.
This is exactly how I think about training and the standing ab wheel. No other exercise places more tension and stress through your abdominal muscles than the ab wheel.
How do I know? Because I've done and tried basically every direct abdominal exercise ever invented, and no other movement forces you to contract your abs harder or challenges you more than the standing ab wheel. So now that I've made my case why the standing ab wheel is the single greatest abdominal exercise ever, I'm going to show you how anyone can master the ab wheel from beginner level to advanced.
Before we go any further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel.
But before we get into the educational part of this video, I want you to know that anyone at any ability level can start training the ab wheel. In fact, you don't even need an ab wheel. All you really need is a barbell and 2 round plates. And this makeshift ab wheel works just as well as the real thing. And you should be able to do this at basically any gym.
Progression number 1, the kneeling ab wheel. With your knees on a mat, protract your shoulders and keep your arms as straight as possible. Then extend out as far as you can comfortably while maintaining anterior pelvic tilt and a rounded lower back. Basically, you're maintaining a reverse hollow position the entire time. When you feel yourself losing your hollow position, then pull back in. A common mistake you want to avoid is when you overextend, you lose your anterior pelvic tilt and arch your low back. An easy way to control your range of motion and protect your low back is to perform kneeling ab wheels to a wall. As you get stronger, increase the distance from the wall. Alternatively, if you have access to a mat or any kind of incline, you can perform your kneeling ab wheels more safely with a greater range of motion. This is my favorite way to progress beginners on the ab wheel. Programming guidelines. Once you can competently perform at least 3 sets of 10 perfect kneeling ab wheels with full range of motion while maintaining anterior pelvic tilt and the reverse hollow position, you know you're ready to move on to the next progression.
Now, before we go any further, I'll be the first to tell you that there's a huge difference in the level of difficulty and the requisite strength between the kneeling ab wheel and the standing ab wheel. And I'm going to teach you how to effectively and safely bridge that strength gap using the ramp method.
Progression number 2, the ramp method. All you need is a wooden plank or any other sturdy item that could serve as an adjustable ramp. Performing ab wheels up a ramp greatly increases your mechanical advantage, allowing you to perform the movement from a standing position with full range of motion. Be sure to start with the ramp at a conservative height and gradually work your way down by lowering the angle of the ramp. Programming guidelines. Once you can competently perform 8 perfect ab wheels at the given ramp height, you know you're ready to progress to a lower height. Repeat this process until you can competently perform a perfect standing ab wheel rollout on the ground. Note, This progression does take some time, but with consistent practice, it's more than possible to get your first standing ab wheel. Be patient, enjoy the process, and build some incredibly strong abs along the way.
Now, I've posted a similar video to social media before, but I had a bunch of trolls hating on me saying how impractical and unrealistic the ramp method is, because what gyms have a board for ab wheels? Believe it or not, wooden planks like this aren't that hard to come by. I actually found this on the side of the road. But if for whatever reason you don't have a wooden plank, or you're just too lazy to find one, I'll teach you the next best progression for the standing ab wheel, which is the band-assisted ab wheel.
The band-assisted ab wheel. Using a resistance band, loop one end around an attachment point and the other end around the ab wheel. Then simply start performing these band-assisted ab wheels. The beauty about the band-assisted ab wheel is its accommodating resistance, and you get the most assistance when you're fully extended out, which is great as you will always be the weakest at the end range of motion. If you want to progress this, adjust your starting position closer to the band attachment point to get less band assistance. Alternatively, you can always use a thinner band as well.
Progression number 3, the standing ab wheel. Once you've built the requisite strength with the ramp method at a low angle, or the band-assisted ab wheel with a thin band, you know you're ready to try your first true standing ab wheel.
Programming guidelines. I recommend starting standing ab wheels with high sets of low reps, such as 10 sets of 1 or 8 sets of 2. You want to make sure you're focusing on quality ab wheels. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the volume and work your way up to 5 sets of 5, for example.
Is this process going to take time, patience, and consistency? Absolutely. Are you going to build some incredibly strong abs along the way? No question. Remember, there's a reason why you don't see more people doing standing ab wheels. They're hard, and people tend to avoid doing things that are hard. The only thing I have to say to that is you should always challenge yourself to do hard things. So there you have it. That's how you master the ab wheel. Start with the kneeling ab wheel, then do ab wheels with the ramp method or using band assistance, and then finally the standing ab wheel. The standing ab wheel is the gold standard of abdominal strength. Now, am I saying the ab wheel is the only way to train your abs? No way. There's tons of other direct abdominal exercises that are great to do, but I'll have to cover those in another video. What I am saying is that no other exercise offers you more value for time to directly strengthen your abs. So if you master the standing ab wheel, basically any other direct abdominal exercise will come easy for you. Just remember this, if you want strong abs, there's no need to reinvent the wheel, pun intended. So if you want to get as strong as possible in every way possible, make sure you check out my straight up strength program or my fit aesthetics program at truestrength.co or in the description below. Also, there's a 7-day free trial, and you get my free anabolic meal plan and custom calories and macros. I promise, if you take any True Strength program, I'm gonna make it as hard as possible for you to fail. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. If you like the video, please let me know in the comments below and let me know what topics you want to see me cover in the future. Also, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you never miss another video. Remember, don't just be strong, be truly strong. See you guys soon.